Hi, my dear students. With a say of Edward John Markey, a American lawyer and politician, he used to tell education is not only a ladder of opportunity, but it is also an investment in our future. So, in these useful days, what is the time you are spending to learn the new concepts? It is nothing but investment what you are going to do the for tomorrow. So in this particular video, I came up with the solution of KCET 2019 physics. Hope you are happy in the previous three of the question paper solution what I did. KCET 2020 physics, chemistry and mathematics. Now we'll start the solution of this particular paper KCET 2019 physics. In that, the first question, which one of the following nuclei has a shorter mean life? So, sketch he has given for three different nuclei A, B, C with respect to dN by dt. That is nothing but it is the rate of amount by which the population decreases. So, here options are he has given option A, B, option B, same for all option C, A, and option D, C. And the right answer is option C, that is A, because activity is given by the slope of the graph. Higher activity implies a shorter mean life, and slope of A is greatest, higher activity, so that implies shorter mean life. Now question number 2, the conductivity. Conductivity means it's a measure of a material's ability to conduct an electric current. So the conductivity of a semiconductor increases with an increase in temperature because the reasons he has given. Option A, relaxation time decreases. Option B, number density of current carriers increases, relaxation time decreases, but the effect of decrease in relaxation time is much less than the increase in number density. Option C, number density of charge carrier increases. Option D, both number density of charge carriers and relaxation time increases. And the right option is option B, that is number density of current carrier increases, relaxation time decreases, but the effect of decrease in relaxation time is much less than the increase in number density. So here number density is nothing but is an intensity quantity used to describe the degree of concentration of countable object. So reason, as a temperature increases, the number density of charge carrier increases according to the equation. N is equal to C into T raised to 3 by 2 and epsilon minus EKT divided by 2. Thus, as temperature increases, the number density of charge carrier increases, resulting in increased conductivity of semiconductors. Now next, question number 3. For a transistor amplifier, the voltage gain. We know that transistor is nothing but it's a semiconductor device which used to amplify or switch electronic signals and electrical power. It is also called as basic building block of modern electronics, and it have collector, base, emitter, and that you have already studied during our regular classes. And here the options he has given: voltage gain is high at high and low frequencies and constant in the middle frequency range. Option B, constant at high frequencies and low at low frequencies. Option C, remains constant for all frequencies. And option D is low at high and low frequencies and constant at mid frequencies. And the right option for this particular question is option D, that is it is low at high and low frequencies and constant at mid frequencies. That graph, it shows the nature of response. The frequency response curve of the transistor amplifier shows the voltage gain of a transistor amplifier is constant at mid frequency range only. It is low at high and low frequencies. Next, question number 4. In the following circuit, so in this following circuit, he has given the NOR gate, and here he asked what are P and Q, means outputs of first NOR gate and second NOR gate with the input 0 and 1 he has given, and we know the truth table for this NOR gate and the condition. It is a logic gate and will gives a positive output only when both inputs are negative. and it is also called as universal gate like NAND gate. So here options he has given option A, P is equal to 1, Q is equal to 0, P is equal to 1 and Q is equal to 1. Option C, P is equal to 0. Option Q is equal to 0. And option D, P is equal to 0 and Q is equal to 1. And the right answer is option D, that is P is equal to 0 and Q is equal to 1. But because for NOR gates, output Y is equal to A plus B, that relation. So we need to substitute those values, inputs what he has given. We are getting the final value. P is equal to 0 and Q is equal to 1. So the option D is correct. Now question number 5. An antenna uses electromagnetic waves of frequency 5 megahertz for proper working. The size of antenna should be. So here different types of electromagnetic radiations I have listed, such as radio frequency, infrared, visible, ultraviolet, X-ray, gamma ray, and its respective applications. So here the size of the antenna, he has given the options as option A 300 meter, option B 3 kilometer, option C 15 meter, and option D 15 kilometer. And the right answer is option C, that is 15 meter, because we know the relation C is equal to frequency into lambda, and our lambda is equal to C by F, where C is nothing but speed of the light, that is 3 into 10 raised to 8 divided by frequency 5 into 10 raised to 6. So by substituting and simplifying, we are getting the value is equal to 60 meter. But antenna length is lambda by 4. So obviously 60 by 4 is equal to 15 meter. So this is the right answer.